If you are living here in Europe and you do not stop doing those things I'm about to share with you, trust me, for real, you will live here for many years, and to return back home, it will be difficult for you. See, let me tell you, Africans living back in Africa, they are their own problem. So do not feel sympathy for some of them sometimes. I'm telling you, some of you, you live here, and these Africans, they are calculating the month. The moment you reach 31st, first, then they begin calling you, telling you that, well, yesterday we haven't eat, and this problem, and that problem, and this problem, and that problem, and you send, and this your friend send, call you. I said things are not good, too. Then you say no problem, 50 euro is nothing, then you give. Then this one call you, 30 euro is not nothing, then you give. Before you see the monthly salary that you have, within a week, you cannot find anything again. Then now you have to start hustling. There is no money you have to put down. If some of you guys, some of you men, all my sisters and my brothers living in Europe, if you do not stop doing those things, it will be very difficult for you to return back to Africa. I'm telling you for free. Africans living back in Africa, they are their own problem. Do you want to tell me that the time that you wasn't living in Europe, are they not surviving before? So you need to be stingy when they come to African living back in Africa. They are their own problem. Let me tell you some of the things. Africans will spend huge amount of money. They know that their situation is not good. They will spend huge amount of money, go and buy iPhone. And when you ask them that, you know your situation is not good, why do you have to buy iPhone? With expensive money, where you can use that money to start something. They will tell you that, well, if I want to take pictures, my phone that I'm using is not good. iPhone needs have quality pictures, and that is the reason why. Okay, fine. Good for you. Congratulations. But do you know something, brothers and sisters living in Europe? These Africans, they will buy this iPhone, and when they get to reach out to their birthday, they will put this iPhone aside and going for photo shoot, to pay extra money for someone for photo shoot, gets to post on social media. But they claim they bought this iPhone to take pictures, which they can use this iPhone for their friend to take them picture that they want. The post, they will never do. They will put this iPhone and go and pay extra money to take pictures somewhere, going for photo shoot. So Africans living back in Africa, they are their own problem. So guys, if you do not stop every second, I can tell you that even here, the reason why a lot of marriages are not working and relationships are not working are causing for Africans living back in Africa. A woman will be in here fighting with her husband. A man will be in here fighting with her wife. A guy will be here fighting with her girlfriend. A girl will be in here fighting with her boyfriend. Not that they do not have money to feed themselves, but simply because their family, so-called family back home. A lot of women divorce their husband, not that their husband cannot take care of them, but simply because they feel like the money they're supposed to give their family, it is not enough. So therefore, they have to fight their husband and break up on that marriage, your own marriage and your own relationship, get to divorce your husband to get child support to help these so-called Africans back home. God help us. I'm telling you. So if you don't stop those kind of things, you'll be in this Europe for so long. Do you know why a lot of people remain here and they cannot go back? Some come for those kind of things. The Africans, they calculate. When they get to the month, they will never call you when it is this time around. When they get to 31st, first, from 29th going for 31st, that is where they begin calling you. Things are and this, and I make this, and I make that, and now I don't know how to do. And they can know how to calm down. They can know how to talk. Then you been here feeling for them. And you send for this one, you send for auntie, send for your mother, send for, even if it's only your mother, there's no problem. Some friends that do not know you anywhere when you were struggling back in Africa, they are now calling you, please, can you just help me, even though if it is 50 euro, and when you send them 30 euro, they will tell you that, oh, so you being in Europe, it is only 30 euro you have to send. Then some of you, the moment you get your monthly salary, I can tell you that Africans living here in Europe, when a month after they get their salary, give them 3-4 days. If you ask some of them to give you 1,000 euros, none of them don't have in their account. I'm telling you for real. Hand to mouth. Even for you to build your house, some of you, you have to go and take loan from bank before you can do something back in Africa. So if you don't stop those kind of things, if you don't be stingy for this African family, You will be here for so long. Some of you, you cannot even, you have kids here. You cannot wake up one day, take your wife and your kid. Let me take them out. Let them feel like they are in Europe. All the time, hard banku, half fufu, and this a gusi and a bolo, and this and that. And this family are always indoors. You cannot use this money to go out and let this kid feel a little bit. Why Africans? And this and is the African ladies that living here in Europe, all African ladies that living here in Europe, and the women, the ladies, the African black people, they born you ladies here. Make we chop you ladies. You ladies do not want us to chop you ladies. And my dignity. But in night, then you raise your leg up, and African guys are spying you on phone and all that. And the end of the day, you send money back to Africa, and they enjoy your money. Later on, they tune you again, tie you, and all the work and all the money you have, you are sending them back in Africa, and they are promising you a marriage with you ladies and us. We are living here. Enjoy chop, make a chop. You ladies say no, my dignity. And when we approach you ladies in public, then you making your face like, then you are running for African men that live in Africa, and they have nothing to offer in your life, and they are just there seeking for help, tightening you guys with African voodoo and all those kind of things. You ladies, God go see you ladies. You ladies, they here with us. Make we chop each other here. You ladies don't want to agree. If they want to touch you, I beg, don't you know, it is my dignity, and you are on phone with African guys midnight. God will see you ladies. One love.